Hello, everyone. Okay, that is much better. Sorry, everyone. We are live. Woohoo! And we're going to talk about how people are making money online. But I had to restart. Oh, sorry, there's a shadow of a squirrel. That was bizarre. I had to restart this live because I guess I put some sort of dark filter. It looked like I was in like a basement. It's kind of creepy. Anyhow, come on in, everybody. Say hello. Please tell me where you are coming and listening from, tuning in from. I am personally from Canada. And we're going to talk about how to earn an income as a full-time working parent when you have no freaking clue what you're doing. Trust me, I've had a few fails. I've also been doing this for 2.5 years now. So I've literally taught thousands of people, and I've also seen a thing or two. Denver, nice. Come on in. So I'm just going to dive in, but truly, please let me know where you're coming from. New York, Yahoo. Love that. Oh, I love that. Okay, so my name is Care. As I said, I am a working parent over in Canada. I did 10 plus years of education. I got myself a nice career, and I worked my butt off, and my husband did too. We had the same career. We are in patient-based care in a private clinic that him and I own, which sounds like, wow, you guys have it together. What the heck? Why would you need a side hustle? Well, first off, school took a long time and cost a lot of money. Hello, Pennsylvania, Arizona, Virginia. Welcome. Come on in. It costs a lot of money, but also, so we had financial catching up to do. Second, life is expensive. Third, we had kids. And if anyone knows in the self-employed world, when you have kids and they get sick, no one cares. Especially my patients for the day. Like, my patients care. I just mean like the bills don't get paid. Like, I get paid if I'm with a patient. My husband gets paid if he's with a patient. So we had already, hi Ryan. We had already discussed that like we needed another income stream. And so we started to realize, okay, let's figure out a way to earn an income online. We were thinking, we would maybe teach in our industry or create courses or something like that. And I just said, like, let me dabble and see what I can come up with first, because then that's just doing more of what we do, right? So I started with surveys. I think I made $2. The trick with surveys is, yes, they are beginner friendly. They're pretty basic, but first off, you have to qualify for them. Second off, even if you qualify for them, if you literally do not get to them, like to get to your email. So if you're working full time, you get to your survey email an hour later, you already have missed the bit. Like, it is first come, first serve. And so like sometimes you see those big ones that are like $800. Like, you're not going to get them. Because, okay, so I made $2 with surveys. So, okay, that didn't pan out. Then I tried drop shipping. I think I always say that because I actually have no idea. I hooked up something to something else to make sure that happened. And I had no clue what I was doing because I'm in healthcare and I've never done anything like this before. So I did not make money. Shocker. So then I tried something that I thought for sure would work, because, I don't know, I have a creative mind and like, I don't know. So I did print on demand on Etsy, and that was also a flop because, again, I had no clue what I was doing. I was also at the time, so I had no clue what I was doing. I was burnt out. Exhausted, not knowing what to do. I had no experience with any of this stuff, and I was just literally grasping at straws. Like, that was literally the mindset I was at. I was just like, I just got to find a way to make this work. I also didn't want to dive all into another full-time job. I was trying to create this evergreen like side hustle that I could keep maintaining, but it could do its own work for me, right? So, because I just didn't want I didn't want to go to work and then come home and do another job. I wanted to make sure, again, the time I was putting in was worth it and would pay off later. Hello. So sorry. Some of my friends I met 6 weeks ago in Nashville are coming in. Oh man, keep letting me know where you guys are coming in from. I find it so interesting. So just to recap for the new people who are in here, we've got lots of people. We've got Denver in the house. We've got New York, Pennsylvania, Arizona, Virginia. I'm from Canada. Ryan's from Canada. What else? Who else we got? Anyways, okay. So I was burnt out and I had enough. And much like you guys, if you've seen this video, you've probably seen all the things. Wow, cool. San Diego, yeah, we know that one. Maryland, nice. Okay. So if you are seeing this video, you are seeing what I saw too at the beginning. It's like, make money here, try this simple, easy side hustle, easy money, side hustle for lazy people, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I had seen all that and I was like, I don't know what to do. I just want to earn some income. I'm looking at like $100, $500 a month would be great. Honestly, 4 figures a month, whew, I'm happy. So that was my goal. And so when I started realizing that some people online were really making money, I was like, damn, oh my gosh, Dawn, I'm guessing, Dawn. I know, I'm burnt out. Every working parent is burnt out. So I tried something called affiliate marketing. Now, lots of people think they know what affiliate marketing is, and I'm going to explain what it actually is and the history of it. But if you have never heard of affiliate marketing, hey Phil, if you've never heard of affiliate marketing, I want you to put a 1 in the comments. And that's if you've never heard of it before. If you have heard of it, and even if you're well experienced or not, if you've heard of it, I want you to put 2. Woohoo, Phil. He's a rock star, everybody. Anyways, so yeah, if you've never heard of affiliate marketing, put a 1. And if you've heard of it and you know it and blah, 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 put a 2. Because it's good for me to know what kind of audience I'm dealing with so that I know kind of what direction to go in. Okay, 2. Okay, so lots of people on here have heard of it. So I'm going to clear some air because I think a lot of people think they know what it is when they don't really know what it is. So I think I'll just start with the basics. So affiliate marketing, I'm going to put this in very basic, broad terms, is when you promote a product or a service for a company and you make a commission when anyone purchases through said product or service that you promoted. So through your link. So when people say, oh yeah, it's just a link, it's this. What happens is Janes and Joes, average Janes and Jones, can go to a website, and I'll give you all some good info and stats after, can go to a company's website, apply to an affiliate program. Once they approve you, you get a back office. That's what we call it. And there'll be products to go through, and you're going to get, we call them affiliate links or hop links. And you can take that specific link, and when you promote for a product, let's just say you picked a scuba hoodie from the Lululemon back office, you get a very specific link, and you go and promote that product. When anyone purchases through that specific link, because you've been promoting it, you earn a commission when anyone purchases through that link. Okay, what this is not, a few things. I'm going to clear the air on this one. It is not an MLM because it is just between you and a company. Just because I'm an affiliate for a product does not mean I'm like, hey guys, all come in and be affiliates for that product. No, I'm trying to get you to buy that product. I don't actually want you to be an affiliate for that product. There's no upline, downline. There's none of that. Okay, so we are not an MLM pyramid scheme. I am not the clickbait gal. Okay, I am not going to tell you can make $8,000 from Lululemon. Can you? Sure, technically, yeah. You not a beginner. It's not going to happen. So I'm going to shoot that to you straight. What this also is not is like reselling you a done for you course where you literally go pay a certain amount. They give you a course to go resell. That is not that's not what affiliate marketing is. So affiliate marketing, as I said, is when you promote products and services for companies and you make a commission when anyone purchases through your link. The cool thing is there's over 107,000 companies worldwide that have an affiliate program that regular people like you and I can apply to. These are things literally like very popular companies like Wayfair, Cabela's, Amazon, Lulu, Nike, Home Depot, Walmart, Disney Plus. Like there's those big ones. But then if you really get niche specific, there's like little mini parenting courses or mom and pop shops in your neighborhood. Like I'm in the like therapy world, and literally like there's affiliate programs for all the places that I refer them to. So like not maybe from a like therapy service standpoint, but like exercise balls and blah, blah, blah. And I'm not talking Amazon, like I'm talking the local shops in my neighborhood. So many companies have an affiliate program. Why, you ask? I'm going to tell you. So over 107,000 companies have this kind of program. That works out to about 86% of companies. And someone, well, no, okay, I'll save that for later. So the reason why these companies have an affiliate program for regular people like you and I, who I started with 0 followers. So I really want to back that up. I started with nothing. And as I mentioned, like knew nothing. I was like Bambi on ice. It was, yeah, we learned a lot. The reason these companies do this is because the internet is super competitive. If you go Google phone case, you guys all know it's actually frustrating how many growing with Gabe. That's kind of it. Yeah, it's like almost like an online referral system, although I don't want to say that because it sounds like very MLM-y, but yeah, like you're really just recommending products you like. If you Google right now phone case, you know just as well as I do, there will be thousands of products that pop up. So the race to the gate for these companies is how do they get their product in front of you faster? And the way they do that is with regular people like you and I online, usually on social media, talking about their product. Now, then we get into the world of like how much commissions are and all that things. Don't worry about that for now. What you need to know is when you see a video that says, these are the top 10 Amazon gadgets and gizmos for my kitchen in 2025. And you're sitting there going like, wow, this person has way too much time on their hands and they cannot be making that much. Well, I'm going to blow your mind. So Amazon, because we all know, love, and trust Amazon, 40% of their profits, okay? Think of how much profits Amazon makes. We know it's in the billions, if not the trillions at this point, honestly. I wouldn't know the math on that one. 40%, that's almost half. 40% of its profits, Amazon's profits, come from their affiliates. Think about that. Think about that for a second. Do you know how much money that is? They just hand it out like candy to their affiliates because it's bringing people in. It's bringing people in like crazy. The average affiliate who is an affiliate for Amazon, so it's called their associates program. It's the same idea. The average Amazon associate makes $77,000 a year. I'm not talking about influencer program. I'm not talking about Amazon rewards or anything. I'm talking about people who are an affiliate for Amazon and regularly promote their products, make an average of $77,000 a year. So you tell me, is there money in this? It's only getting bigger. It's only getting bigger. And there are over 8 billion. I think that's the number now. I can't even imagine. Like, it's just so many people are online looking for something. And so there is absolutely a strategy to this. And this is where I want to bust some myths. This is not taking your personal Instagram or whatever social media account and slapping up some affiliate links and saying, I tried, I promoted some products and I didn't make any money. No. There is a strategy to this. You need to actually create from zero. I started from zero, and I mean zero. I had never been on TikTok. I hadn't been on Facebook in over a decade, for sure, at least, honestly, avoiding people. On Instagram, I'd never made a reel. I'd only posted some static photos for my family. So when I tell you I started from zero, I mean it. So how do you do this successfully? Because again, let's back up. I was a full-time working mom with a 4 and a 1-year-old. We were still doing all the things that we were doing. Kids were getting sick. Life was happening, hockey and dance and all the things. This only takes a minimal amount of time. And when people online say it only takes me 1 to 2 hours a day, they're not joking. Now, when you're first starting, yeah, you're maxing out at that 2 hours. And if you've got more time, you're probably putting it in because you're trying to figure out how to create content and how to do all these things, and that's fine. When I tell you right now that I put 45 minutes a day into this side hustle, I'm probably overshooting. I'm probably honestly maybe putting half an hour in. I'll put a little bit of time in the morning. I'll put a little bit time in on my lunch break, and I'll put a little bit of time in before bed. And I'm talking 15-minute blocks maybe. If you count my scrolling time, yeah, okay, I'm at 45 minutes, but I'm not actually doing the side hustle at that point. I'm scrolling. We call that market research in this world. My other marketers will laugh at that because it's market research when we get caught scrolling. Anyhow, I digress. The whole point I'm trying to make is the beauty of this and why it works for a beginner is you don't need a product. These are already trusted companies that created a product. You just need to get it in front of the right people. So you don't need to have a following. In fact, you want to start from zero, which I can get into that, but I have a free mini course. If you comment free at any point during this live, or if you're watching the replay after, that mini course will come directly to you. It is 27 minutes long that goes in detail. Great detail for all the steps you need to follow about why this works, how it works, what to do, steps to follow as a complete beginner, because social media doesn't allow you to give details. So when you're like watching someone's videos, like step 1, step 2, step 3, all in like 30 seconds, it's too quick. You can't understand, especially as a beginner. I break it down for you really nicely. Okay, someone says, do you start a whole new account? So not personal. You are correct. Chateau Angel Rose. Ooh, that's so pretty. Correct. Okay, so you know what I'll do? I'm going to answer your question when I answer your question in the 4 steps that I follow, which again, I go into detail in my free workshop. So if you want that workshop, just comment free. It'll come directly to you. It's honestly the best way for working parents to make extra income. Exactly. It is. And it's so simple to do. So sorry, I got distracted. All you need is a phone. You need access to the internet. It's nice if you have a laptop or a computer, because then it's just bigger and better. So yeah, laptop or phone, access to the internet, and the willingness to learn. Truly, that's what you need to get started. So let's walk through the steps, okay? Again, I go through these in detail in my free mini course. So if you want that, comment free, it will come directly to you. That's right. I didn't do a pinned comment. I really should have. Oh, well, that's fine. Okay. So step 1, I'm going to do it while I talk to you guys. Sorry guys. If you have questions, pop them in the comments. I will answer them. Sorry, guys. Okay, there we go. Will that pin? Can I pin that? Haha, I can. All right. See, guys, you don't have to be a tech wizard to do this. I promise you. I'm always learning as I go. Okay, so step 1 that I always tell people, and I'll give examples. I'm getting warm, actually. You know what? I'm going to take my sweater off. It's not that kind of show here, people, but I'm getting warm. I'm sitting in the sun in my living room. Okay, so don't mind my bruise, by the way, if you guys can see. Oh, you guys couldn't see that. Okay, it doesn't matter, but I fell down the stairs the other day. Oh my God, it's so crazy. Okay, step number 1. See, guys, I'm a real human, I promise you. Step number 1 is you want to pick a niche and a target audience. A niche is just a subset of a category. Okay, let's just take feel free to put a niche in the comments. I'll do it on that, some sort of topic, interest topic that you have, and I will do my best to kind of customize this to you guys, whatever you guys are thinking. Just put a niche in the comment. And you want to pick a target audience. The reason that those two have to go hand in hand is your niche does not decide your target audience. Your target audience is everything when it comes to what products you're going to promote and how you're going to promote them, where you're going to promote them, all that kind of stuff. So, okay, you guys are not coming up with a niche. Come on, people, get hungry. What are you guys interested in? Beauty? Let's do beauty. I never do beauty. Yeah, it's a good one. Okay, so your niche is beauty. We're gonna say, sure, let's go with just beauty. Niche. Well, who are you helping in beauty? Are you doing, this is why beauty's hard. It's too vast. It's too broad. Are you going to help people with like their rosacea skin, like with a red undertone skin? Or are you going to help people with hooded eyes? Very different. And maybe you'll do both. I don't know. But do you see how those are two different target audiences in a niche of beauty? Maybe beauty is hair. Maybe it's doing your makeup. I don't know. I'm just telling you. There are different target audiences within a niche and a topic that you actually are interested in. And the reason that's really important, again, this is where strategy comes into play and why the strategy will work if you do it well and you follow it. Because if you were to pick a niche and pick a target audience, let's say of the red undertone skin gals, well, you're not going to promote eye products to the people who want nice skin. You're going to promote those types of like primers and coloring and like inflammation reducers and all that kind of stuff to that audience. Whereas on the other audience, with like the hooded eyes people, you're going to give them techniques on how to open their eye and da-da-da-da-da. See what I'm saying? They're just totally different products for two different audiences. So you start an Instagram or whatever, social media accounts from zero. You pick your niche, you pick your target audience. Then, so step one was pick your niche and target audience. Sorry, my counting on the other side probably confused some of you. That's step one. You write out a piece of paper. What's your niche? What's your target audience? And in my mini course, I go through how to do that, how to pick it, and all that kind of stuff. So again, if you want more info on that, you know where to find it. Step number 2 is pick your products and build your product suite. What do I mean by that? Well, again, if you know who your target audience is, you know what products they want. You absolutely do. And building your product suite is very specific, but you'll understand that once you actually have, I'll use travel as a good example because it's a really, you'll see it explains it really well. So if you have a travel, an audience that really wants to go to the beach. So your audience are beach goers, okay? You're picking your products. You've put out a bunch of different like beach holidays or beach vacations, whatever it may be. Building your product suite is really important, and the order of it is really important because you're not going to promote snorkeling excursions and whale watching to people who haven't even purchased the beach excursion or beach holiday, right? If you haven't purchased that, you don't need to see these. It's just noisy and messy. So people all the time are like, well, all you're an affiliate for are these different educational pieces. It's like, yeah, because if you haven't taken any education, you're not going to want to know about everything else because you haven't even learned how to do the thing that I think you're probably wanting to learn how to do. There's so many other things I'm an affiliate for, probably 30, 40 things at this point. I mean, I can't say I regularly promote most of them, but you know, like I'm not going to send you stuff if it doesn't apply to you. So that is why picking your products and putting them in the right order and managing your product suite and like hitting your targets proper is really important. It's also how you make sure that you maintain, I'll say loyal customers or repeat customers, because they're in kind of your product suite, they're in your umbrella, they're in your ecosystem of what you've created with your affiliate marketing business. Now, when I'm getting into all of this stuff, again, 1 to 2 hours a day from your phone, and you have not made a product, okay? Sounds appealing, right? I know. Step 3 is where people get hung up, but I put it very, very simply. You're going to set up a simple system. Well, what does that mean? This could be anything from email campaigns. What's that? I'll tell you after. Sales funnels. Again, I'll tell you what that is. I had no idea. Maybe a Linktree or a Stan Store. All types of simple systems. Maybe it's a ManyChat. Whatever it is, the system that you choose, it's up to you. They all have pros. They all have cons. It all depends. Some have a price tag. Some are free. Everything is variable on that, and that's why you kind of pick you pick your journey, or pick your adventure. Yeah, pick your adventure on that one. But the reason that's super important is whatever system you set this affiliate marketing business up with, is what will allow you to earn an income. And I've done this, okay? This is true, I promise you. I have earned, I'll say thousands, I can say thousands. I've earned thousands from sleeping, being at work, I like to call it double dipping when that happens, being on holidays, being at hockey practice or dance rehearsal. I've made 4-figure commissions in many of those situations. So it's definitely very important, very intimidating. I get it. Sorry, I'm just going to take you on a walk so I can get my cord to plug you guys in. But it is very, very important and very simple to learn. Please do not get overwhelmed by that. Back when I first started, it was like wild. It was like, oh my gosh, sales funnels and lead magnets and what's the word I want to look for? Landing pages, bridge pages, all that kind of stuff. It was wild and it was complicated and it was overwhelming. Woo! Sorry, guys. Okay, hold on. Okay, good. We're plugged in. Wow, I did not realize my battery was almost dead. So it's really important, and that is step 3. Now, once all of that is done, okay, again, these are the 4 steps that I personally follow. Once the first 3 steps are done, you walk away, honestly, on that. Like, you're always adding products in a sense, but truly, you pick your niche and target audience, you pick your products, you set up your system, and then step 4 is what you do from day to day, and it's drive traffic. That's it. What does that mean? Well, you're going to drive people to your link. Now, whether that's actually an affiliate link or a sales funnel link or whatever it is for the system that you've chosen, you are creating content and you are sending out emails to get people to purchase the products. I shouldn't say get to, but you're promoting the products that you want them to purchase. And then when they do, you make a commission. That's how this works. So is there a content creation piece to this? Absolutely. There is. And trust me, the learning curve is interesting. I thought I knew how to create content, and I'm not at all trying to intimidate you, but it is a learning curve. You just learn as you go. I made my first 4-figure commission 11 weeks into this. I should tell you my timeline. Not that it's the same for everybody, but this is what happened to me. So I made my first commission within 3 weeks of starting. It was under $5. And I was like, oh my God, this works. Crazy. But that's not life changing. But okay, cool. But it proved to me that this works. And then at 11 weeks after starting to post, I had made my first 4-figure commission. So when that happened, I was like, oh, this is real and this happens. Now, I don't remember why I was telling you that, but yeah, like one email or you just don't know. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I made my first $1,000. Honestly, maybe my first $2,000 or $3,000, if I'm being honest. I'd have to go back and look at the dates, with under 10,000 followers, like well under, probably under 5. Again, I don't have those numbers exactly, but I could go back and see. You don't need a huge audience. You just need to have the right strategy and have the right messaging and the right sequence, and again, following that strategy. Now, I didn't know what I was doing. I learned. I took a course. I took an online course that cost me $7 at the time. So now I promote a multitude of different courses, beginner friendly, depending what your poison is. Pick your poison kind of thing. But this is very beginner friendly. So that is why I have the free step-by-step mini course for you guys to walk through all those 4 steps. And then I think I put in a couple bonus steps. I shouldn't say I think. I know I did. So yeah, if you have questions about that, by all means, dive into that and ask away. Now, okay, grow with Gabe. Question for later. What is the purpose of some companies not allowing you to use an affiliate link until you've built up XYZ degree of a following? There are not a lot of companies that have that rule, though. I will tell you that, Grow with Gabe, because a lot of people assume that that's actually the case. It's like, well, why would anyone listen to me, or why would companies want me? And the reality is the companies want as many people promoting their products as possible. They, generally speaking, this is a general statement, but they generally speaking don't care who you are. Now, when you start getting into nitty gritty, specific, very, very intentional niches, some of them will be specific. For example, I had one person I was helping navigate this, because I've helped thousands of beginners at this point. So no question is off the table. Please ask the question. They were in the parenting niche, and they were wanting to promote a baby-led weaning course. It's an online course, which is just showing you how to feed your baby, whatever. It's a style of developmental stuff. Anyways, she was wanting to promote that, and the course wasn't allowing her to promote it because she was not an occupational therapist, a language therapist, or something else, something oral, something. Sure, I have seen that maybe 2 or 3 times in the 2.5 years I've been doing this. It's not that common. Again, there are very, very specific ones that do that. I will follow up though, is you were thinking platforms. In the platforms, there are certain rules of putting links. Now, I think TikTok was 1,000. I think it dropped to 500. I could be wrong on that. You need 1,000 followers to put your link up, but honestly, again, there's strategies to get to 1,000, and I don't mean like follow trains and stuff. There's a strategy. I'm pretty sure Instagram you can put it up right away, if I'm not mistaken, and Facebook you can put it up right away. So there's really nothing about that. But the other part is there's something called ManyChat, which I'm sure many of you have experienced already, just commenting on people's posts or whatever. And if you've commented to this live, you are going to get an automated message from my ManyChat that's going to send you my free workshop. If you can't have a link in your bio, which most of you can, if you can't, what will happen is you can have people from your content comment a word, and ManyChat will get it to them. So that's why I'm almost positive Instagram doesn't have a hang up on how many users you have. Maybe 100. I was just in Nashville 6 weeks ago, and we were talking about this, and I want to say Instagram introduced I think you need 100, but I could be wrong. Oh no, that's not true. You can put up a link, no problem, on Instagram. You can't go live until I think it's something, but you may not want to go live. I mean, I go live because I'm here to literally answer the questions you guys have you're either nervous to ask me, or you maybe don't think I'm real. I'm real. You just saw me go to my kitchen and get a cord that's underneath my armpit. So yeah, if you guys have any more questions though, please ask. I'm going to hop off soon. Okay, cool. I feel like Nicole, are you still in here? If Nicole's still in here, Nicole's awesome. Nicole's a working mom in San Diego, and she just got back from Korea, and she's awesome, and she does this too. And we were just in Nashville together, and we were learning all the things. But it's such an interesting side hustle. So after 2.5 years now, I can't remember if I said this at the beginning, but I will tell you, after 2.5 years now of doing this, we've paid off a lot of stuff. I'm trying to be very discreet with numbers here, because it's technically illegal to be like, bam, but I'll dance around it. We have gone on family holidays we could have never gone on. We have rented cottages. We've done all those kind of vacation things that we couldn't have done well anyways. We have done 2 major renovations. We completely gutted and finished our entire basement from top to bottom. And we did a huge deck this summer. If you followed me for a while, you probably saw that kind of happen. Although I don't think I've shown you guys the finished product, although I should. So we paid for that. We have gotten ahead financially. I have made thousands of dollars online while I work. Granted, now I work part-time, but at the time when I first started, I was working full-time. Having 2 kids, having a life. I'm not going to sit here and be on my phone all day. I'm just not that person. It's not who I am. And I'm still making money. So yeah, I think it's important to know what the prospects are or what the possibility is. I've got friends in this industry who've left their full-time corporate career and do this full-time and make 5 figures a month. I don't make 5 figures a month, but certainly I make enough a month that it helps a lot. Whether that's for something or getting ahead, paying for kids' hockey and dance. You guys know how much dance costs? Oh my gosh. She could not be in competitive dance if I wasn't doing the side hustle. 0% chance unless grandparents were starting to pay for it, but they don't have the money either. So I just feel like it's a no-brainer at this point because of the trajectory of this. Again, that's in my mini course. I kind of go through the history of this and how this all, like the future of it and how what's all really happening. By nature, I have skepticism written, like it's just my default setting. I'm just skeptical of these kinds of things. So I have a background in research. That's part of what my education was. I went deep into this one because I was like, if I'm investing my time, energy, and like, resources into kind of making this happen, I better be sure. And it's all in my mini course because, I knew where to find the info and really get down to it. Sunny Carisi, can you share your social media where you post affiliate marketing? This is it. I personally, and I will be very transparent with you, I am in the wealth education niche. This is what I do. I teach people how to earn an income online. I can give a boatload of examples, although maybe I can only publicly give one because I haven't gotten full approval from others, of other people who are in different niches who actually took the education that I took to do this side hustle. So because I'm in the wealth education niche, you do not have to. You can go into parenting, travel, decor, baking. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of all the different ones. Literally I saw one on charcuterie. It's crazy what the opportunities are truly endless in affiliate marketing. So I'll tell you what I do, and this does not mean you have to do this. I'm just going to give you kind of the picture of because I remember being like, okay, but where do you do it? No, this is it. So I'm in the wealth education niche. I educate you at how to do side hustles. And this is the one I recommend. Now, I have you look at my free mini course because I think that's fair for you to have a little peek behind the curtain to go, what the heck is all of this? If you want further education, I promote a bunch of different educational courses available. Truly, I think there's 4 or 5 of them that I promote. Not just one, there's a bunch of them. They're all different strokes for different folks. If you want to actually receive an education on this, and I'm talking anything from $5 to under $20 for that baseline education, and you purchase that through my recommendation, I get a commission. And then there's other things like systems and all those things that I'm an affiliate for. So that is my affiliate marketing business, truly. I'm not afraid to tell you that because I think there's a lot of scammy crap that goes on online, and you do not have to promote a course. Please, if anything, please don't. There's enough of us out here. It's actually kind of hilarious. There are many people who took the education. Okay, so for example, I was in, so you get it, Sunny, got it. If you have any questions, please let me know. Again, I'll be transparent. But there's many people in Nashville. So the company that I'm an affiliate for, Legendary Marketer, that's who I got my education from, put on something called a mastermind. So what people do is they come out to this mastermind, they have big guest speakers, and you listen to all their different wins and losses and things that they're presenting on. So it was all different things, honestly, like everything from financial stuff to how to build it, to scale your business, to how to use TikTok versus Instagram versus finding your message. Like it was all different kinds of things. But you meet a bunch of different people at these things. Like there was, and Nicole, pop in here if there's anything I'm missing, but there was parenting. Oh my gosh, there's a woman in her 70s, I think, Nicole, right? She's in the parenting niche. She has over 100,000 followers since she started this. She's in the parenting niche. She's incredible. She's a granny. She's the best. And she's literally going live on Instagram because she's making money doing this. It's amazing. Anyways, parenting. We had a couple in the travel niche. We had a bunch in the real estate niche. We had a bunch of people in the fitness niche, wellness niche, builder. There was a contractor there who's trying to educate people about hiring the right contractors. Like that's his niche. It's kind of crazy. So, survival niche. What else was in there? I'm trying to think. Yeah, travel was there. Yeah, it's just amazing to be around people because for us, the ones who are trying to teach people how to earn an income online, we all know each other. We don't know the other niches. I mean, unless, again, I've helped them and they ask me personal questions. I'm helping someone in the travel niche right now. And as I said, the parenting niche before. Like I've got lots of those I've helped navigate, so I know who they are. But yeah, you can do this in any niche. And again, that's why this is not a done for you resell a course, because you want to learn the skills and you can apply it to anything. As someone who's in the therapy world and truly, oh yeah, dog sitting, that's right. Oh my gosh, that was a good one. Because I'm in my own world, in my big girl job, as I call it, the therapy world, I work a lot in women's health, and I have dabbled a lot in the idea of doing that, and I might at some point. But the cool thing is because I have this education, I know exactly how to do it. It's just a matter of when I actually do that. We'll see. That's one day. That's not a now today thing. So yeah. That's it. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. If you're being gun shy on this and you just don't want to ask the questions in a live, I totally understand. Please DM me. Make sure you follow me. I will always be feeding the facts, and I'm a no BS kind of gal. I don't mess around. So please, please, please ask me the question. You will get a voice note from me that sounds just like this. And I'll walk you through whatever questions you've got. And again, if you want my free mini course, you literally just comment free to this, or you can always grab it from my profile. It's right there, and you can kind of figure out if this is the right fit for you. Now, I will also say, if you are not sure if this is the right fit for you and you have like more questions about how it works and like truly the day-to-day, please, again, reach out. I'm happy to help. Okay, that's it. If there's no other questions, I'm going to get off of here. I've got some other things I need to do before I take my kiddo to ballet class, and the other one goes to gymnastics. So yes, I hope all my working parents here have a great evening. Not that you have to be a working parent, but that's generally speaking my audience. And yeah, so go have a great day. Reach out if you have any questions. Make sure you follow. And I'll see you guys later.